All right, DJ E. We wanna continue with the show. Thank you so much, DJ E. Always super excited. Make sure that you follow him, by the way, on social media. He is constantly busy and booked. Okay, ladies, I got a tip. I'll talk about it later. I'm always just trying to embarrass this man. All right, but now talking about things that really, really excite me: speeds, bikes, cars. Ooh. More specifically, Subarus. Ooh. But listen, I've seen these bikes in action, and let me just say, they are super machines. So I don't know much about it. That's why we've got these guys to tell us about it. So please introduce yourselves and what it is that you do, starting off with Slim.
Slim Kipkoech, Forester Nation, Kenya.
Anne Helen, Pikidada. Lucy Hassa, Forester Nation, Kenya.
Chua, Motorcycle Kenya, the umbrella body for the private bikers in Kenya.
Oh, I like that. And nobody has a normal name. This is all the cool gang. Okay, so now this is so interesting. Let me start with Piki Dada. So, so how many are you, first of all?
We are a group of 27 ladies who ride their own motorcycles, who came together to support the brand Pikidada, and the name is a group of 26 awesome ladies who ride their own motorcycles. They came together to support each other and to empower other women.
I like how you changed it back. You were like, awesome. 26 awesome women who ride their own bikes. So how did you get into this? Is that your bike?
No.
Okay, so but how did you get into this?
Into biking.
Yes, and riding.
It has been a passion since childhood. And then I grew up in a community where we had whites with these huge motorcycles. And basically, I knew in my heart and in my life that I'd end up riding. So that's how I ended up riding. Okay. And lucky enough, I ended up having other women who ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Chua, from Motorcycle Kenya, first of all, tell us what it is that you do. What it is that you do as Motorcycle Kenya.
Well, Motorcycle Kenya is the umbrella body that we have all the other clubs under it. So we have different clubs, Pikidada, we have the super bikers, we have the adventure bikers. So we have like 14 different clubs. So ours is the umbrella body. And we have 4 pillars: LAST, legislation, association, safety, and training. So ours is to make sure across all the clubs, they cover these things. And then we also have Nyumba Kumis, which is more of a regional area. Depending on where you live, you're in a Nyumba Kumi with your bikers. Yes.
All right. I feel like half of the bikers live on Kiambu Road. Is it like, is it also a criteria? You're just like, unaishi Kiambu Road? Oh, okay, welcome to Motorcycle Kenya. Thank you very much. Wako wengi sana Kiambu Road.
Let's say no, in Kiambu Road, Thika Road, Westlands, Mombasa Road, there are many. In Nairobi, there are many. But we also have bikers. We have the Lakeside chapter, we have the Coast Riders, we have Nanyuki, we have Nyeri, and we have Eastern. Guys from Machakos and that area. So it's all over Kenya, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now away from bikes, and let's focus about cars. All right, so Hasa, tell us about Foresters. Forester Nation, I'm sorry.
Yes. Forester Nation Kenya is a car club, mainly comprising of people who own Subaru Foresters. And we are about 220 members. And all of us, apart from being passionate about Subaru Forester as a car, we assist each other in different ways. Of course, the group was formed with people from different backgrounds. So we network, we assist each other in different ways, and then our core goal is that we do charity events across the nation.
It's something interesting you said. As we were getting ready for the show, my makeup artist actually said this. So, Chua, when we were, there in Revi, trying to run away with someone, trying to ride away with someone's bike, and, she noticed that it's almost like there's this brotherhood that you have, this bond that is created when you are part of these associations. Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's very true. Usually, like Forester Nation Kenya, we are a family. And these guys also, the bikers, are a family. So together, we've come together as 2 different families to do this charity event that you're going to do in Mombasa. Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about women's participation. I want to talk about women's participation. Slim, when it comes to driving these Subarus, we always hear of it's a lot of guys, but there are a lot of chicks who are driving. And when I say driving, I mean racing as well, right? So tell me about the numbers. Have they been going up?
Yeah, I think one value we uphold in our group as Forester Nation Kenya is basically embracing the input by women. And we are privileged to have Hasa here as our organizing secretary. We also have a lady who is our treasurer. And basically, I think they are moving into motorsports and love for cars. Yeah.
Okay, so but why Forester Nation though? Why the name? Why not? Because is it specifically Foresters only? So if I drive like my other Subaru Nini, like I can't.
No, there's a larger group for the larger
other
Subaru
Subarus.
family.
Oh, this is
but Forester
Foresters.
Nation is for Forester owners
Only?
only. Yeah.
I'm Bagua, but it's all right. It's okay. Let me talk about riding now. And Helen, when you start telling people, man, say me riding a bike, me when you arrive to like I see you looking at me. So this has happened before. How do people react?
Well, there are different reactions, positive and negative. And mainly the reactions that I get, especially from men, are like, it's a lady. Are you married?
What are you married? How is that any of your business?
I think most people think you need some, maybe you need to have a man to ride or something. I mean, it's like you need some permission to be riding. Yeah. That's the most offending question. Either way, we have awesome people who appreciate ladies who ride, and they're like, okay, you're able to tackle other drivers and road users on the road as a lady on a motorbike. So different reactions.
Different reactions. What about you, Hassa? I mean, you might not be riding bikes, but you're out here, driving your car. And we were talking about this, your love for adrenaline as well, and speed. How do people react when at the end of it, it's just this chick getting out? Hey.
Of course, there's usually the first shock that it was a lady who was driving that car. But I mean, right now people are embracing the fact that women are doing these things better. I mean, there are women who are driving better than men in Forester Nation, or even biker women who are actually doing these things better than the men. So yeah, guys are embracing it.
Yeah, they are a bit safer, Slim. Ladies are a bit safer. Now, Chua, there are a lot of accidents that we see all the time, on the news and whatever. And sometimes, parents get a bit scared when they hear that kid wants to start riding. Oh, Nini, they get really concerned and very worried because sometimes, the state of our roads, one. Two, how people are driving very recklessly, right? So what do you say to them?
What I can say is for the private bikers,
Yes.
we undergo serious training before you get onto a bike. And our network is very close-knit. You'll never have a problem on the road and be alone. In fact, you should observe if you find a private biker stranded on the road, someone will always stop to help you. Then to be a private biker, to be in the association, we have a basic minimum that you should have.
Yeah.
Medical cover, you should have NHIF, we should have